I have a 3000 psi gauge with a Pioneer, ag style fitting on it here. I just purchased it, so I'm going to actually put some pipe dope on it, and then we're going to plug it into my T574. We're going to see how much pressure we can get out of it, and then we're going to turn it up and see if we can't get close, add a few 100 pounds of PSI so that we can get more out of our hydraulic pump there. I paid $55 for this setup for like an 18-inch hose and this gauge and the fittings. So let's get you set up and let's get the gauge connected to the hose. All right. Got her all puttied up with some pipe dope here. Hopefully that will prevent any leaks. And we'll get it plugged into the tractor and see how much pressure we got. Let's go check it out. Come here, Pepper. Get in, come here. I'll get away from them chickens. Come on. Oh, she's so much puppy. My hose is coming out to the valve body here, so I got to figure out which one. Any loader function will happen, but I'm gonna choose the function that raises the boom or raises the loader arm. So I'll figure out which one that is, then I'll replace it with the pressure gauge, and then I'll show y'all what I'm doing with the actual valve body itself to increase the pressure. Or not the valve body, but I'll show you how I increase the pressure through the hydraulic pump back there. Let's just start with I wonder if we can do it this way. Just kind of look at this line. Let's see if we can do a process of elimination and get it the first try. So it's one of these two. All right, it goes to this one. I've already lost it. Yellow. Let's try yellow. Okay. I think that might be yellow. So let's try the top one here. All right, I'm gonna have to put this camera down. Hold on a sec. Okay, so I plugged into the top here with the pressure. I guess it really don't matter which one, but let's see what we got. So that's not that. Oh, it was 2200. So that was the lowering the boom. $2,200 PSI. So they all should be that way. 2,200 PSI. Let me get the hydraulic pressure off the system here. All right, I just swapped it down to this second line here. So it's the same, 2,200. I thought it would be. I thought it would be. I just didn't know. But my assumption was it would be, and indeed it was 2,200 pounds. All right. So we'll put that back in there, and then we'll turn up the hydraulic pump. On the T574, you've got two hard lines that come out of it. You got the one on the bottom, which is here, and that goes up towards your steering. And then you got this line here, this hard line, that goes to the valve body. I'm gonna move this closer to my tools and stuff because, let me tell you that right there. Look at that. I laid down in that thing and I am not happy. So let me go, we'll move the tractor. We'll take it on the pavement up there by the toolbox. And I'm gonna turn it about a quarter turn, and then we'll go from there. Now that we know the pressure is 2,200 pounds, we've got to figure out how to get that set screw changed so that we can increase the hydraulic pressure to, I'm gonna try to get about 2,600 pounds, something like that. So with that being said, there's on the valve body here, and that light is not good for a camera, but on the valve body here, somewhere, let me see if I can, you can look in here, let me see if I can find my finger. There we go. Right there is a big screw with actually this might be a better shot for you here. Put my finger back on it. Where's my finger? Can y'all see my finger? There we go. There's a big screw with a set screw on it here. And that's the one we're going to change. So I'm going to get a pair of pliers to hold this, and then, or break it loose, and then turn that set screw clockwise about a quarter turn, not much at all, but about a quarter turn, and see if that increases our pressure, and then tighten that back up. Golly, they do not want you taking that thing off there. Golly, I can't turn it, y'all. Maybe that's by design, huh? Let me find a socket. All right, we're gonna turn this set screw. I think that screw is turning. I think it turned. I'm not sure. I'm honestly don't know. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's quit turning. All right, let's see what that did. All right. So it turns out I didn't even need to turn that bolt. Let's see what the pressure is now. Get the pressure gauge put back into the system. Do it on the top here. My favorite part about this job right here is trying to do it with one hand. All right. All right. So I just turned it a little bit. So let's see. Really? Got to turn that brake on, push that brake in. I guess that's a good thing though. What I'll do when I'm done is I'll recap basically what I've done. So that way you ain't got to try to figure it out here. All right, ready? Oh, it went worse. I wonder if you can do it. One thing I forgot is what was the RPMs when I did it. So that was like 2,400 right there. So let me go in here, turn it again. Let's see if y'all can see that or not. All right, that was 2,400. Let's see what we got here now. Kept the RPMs the same. But I'm gonna put it in the, just cause I like going backwards on the loader chute. Nothing besides the fact that I'd rather do it in the other circuit. All right, so I've got the hose in the other circuit. Kept the RPMs the same. That went, I was doing this, by the way. All right, now I think I'm gonna give it max throttle and see if it goes, because I don't want to go over 3,000 psi. That's what I don't want to do. So let me go to max throttle and try it then. All right, so that's 25. Let's see if we can't get it up just a little more. In essence, you only need a 5/32 Allen wrench. And go very little increments, clockwise. All right. And again, that was like 1/8 of a turn for real. I'm going to do just a tick more. I mean, just a smidgen more. Like another 1/8. And then I'm going to call it good. That's all I'm doing right there. I don't know what it's going to end up like, but that's all we're going to do. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do, because I don't want to push it anymore. That's about 300 or 400 pounds more than what we had to start with. Let me see if the functions of the loader feel different from inside the cab. But before we do that, just to recap, hopefully you saw where it was on the, you find the big nut that's got a set screw in it, and you get a 5/32. The only thing you need is a 5/32 wrench, and draw and tighten it clockwise, about a 1/4 turn, no more than a 1/2 turn, I would think. So be careful and do it at your own risk. I'm a YouTuber, so take that for what it's worth. Let's see what if the loader functions a little different. The real test will be, how much more can I lift? And it's definitely, it feels smoother, especially on the 3-point side. So it feels smoother. But let's go try to lift something with the bucket. We got some rocks over there. Let's go lift something and see if I feel like it does better lifting. I just put the rest of the tools up, but I will add, these hoses are 4,800 psi. So yeah, 4,800 psi. So I mean, I could have went to 3,000 pounds and still be okay with the hoses and all that stuff. Let's go see what the rock, and I'm gonna try to lift that square body up with this bucket. I'm not gonna be able to tell with the gravel. I mean, the gravel is no, I mean, this thing lifts up gravel anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. It wasn't even a full scoop. Let's go try to lift that truck up. Oh yeah. So no problem lifting the truck up, but again, that's not a lot of weight. Let's see if we can lift the side of this trailer up. better yet, let's go try to lift the Lowell up. That's a 24,000 pound machine. That ain't gonna, oh my goodness, I just noticed my window was down. I gotta go fix my window right quick. But let's try to lift this equipment trailer. It's heavier than the gooseneck. Oh yeah. That's a piece of cake. I don't know, man. I feel like it's better. I feel like it's actually better. If you guys want to see the video of me installing that hydraulic side link, I'll leave it here. But for a 5/32 Allen wrench, you can increase your hydraulic pressure, and literally you can do it in, you know, I paid $55 for the assembly of the pressure gauge and the hose. I put it in this second circuit here, and that's only because that's the loader lift function. But obviously PSI, as I was saying, like I say, it doesn't matter, but that's just the way I did it or wanted to do it. Turn your set screw in and you'll increase your pressure. Be very, very careful though. Don't mess up your tractor, okay? Just be smart about it, guys. We don't want a bunch of posts on Facebook groups saying, I ruined my tractor and all that stuff. Just be very smart about it and take it very small increments. Eighth turns, quarter turn, no more than a half turn is what I would say. But anyway, it's your tractor. You do what you want to. You grown man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell you to do it. I don't want you to do it. I just did it to mine. Check out that side link video. You guys take care. God bless.